Well, shirlierox here, back with some more Valheim terrible tips. So, been watching a few little tutorials and reading on Reddit, a few little tips and stuff. So I thought I'd show you some of my tips. So, first tip, which I find useful, is Control and F3. That removes the HUD, so you can take lovely screenshots. Now, I've not seen anyone mention this tip, but I've fell down this mountainside and I'm going to fall into there. Now, you can actually work your way to... Oh, let me just see if I can get this bird. No, it's gone. Where did it go? Yeah, control sneaks. You can sneak up on birds and animals and stuff, but that's seen me. Yeah, so if you find yourself falling into some water, I found a good way of getting out of it is you just keep pushing in a direction and then just keep spamming that jump. You can keep jumping till your fatigue goes down, and then eventually you will eventually stop. And you need to sort of angle yourself and try and get out. So I'm recovering now, waiting for my stamina to go back up, and then I'll try again, go a little bit further. This is great for leveling up your jumping ability. So I'm going to try and get to this flat bit. Here we go. I can just chill here, wait here for a little bit. Actually, I think I'm over the worst of it now. So if you do fall in, don't worry, you don't have to die. Now, one thing I did want to mention as well is with the food. I didn't quite understand how that works with the food. Now, if you look in your little gauge over here, I'll try and zoom in on that. That's when you're hungry, and it affects your health and your stamina. So you can just like right click on stuff to eat it. There's different types of food. There's things like meat. There's also things like this, which is raspberries, and this here gives me 10 health back. But you should see my bar goes up now, so now I'm sated. That's one of the 3 food types in there, so that's good. I'm gonna grab all this while we can. So that jumping thing again. There you go. Oh, did I get that raspberry? Come on, jump for freedom. Okay, we've managed to make it up there. Back to civilization. Now, another little tip was to do with these houses. Now, you find these abandoned houses everywhere, but you don't have to just ignore them. You can actually build with them. I'm going to see if I can find a better house than that, though. We need a slightly bigger one. So I'm just going to explore and try and find a little bit of a better house to call my own. So be right back when I found something a little bit more decent. Okay, another little tip when you're fighting stuff. If you fight it and it shows you a like a damage indicator on it, if it's white, that means that weapon is neutral towards it. So that was white on the club, and that's also white with that. So it's not really that an amazing thing to hit it with, but I suppose it's more of a preference of what you want to hit it with that. Cool. So you want like I think it's yellow is the thing you're looking for, but we'll get to that later on when we get things like bows and things like that. Okay, so this is another food source here, mushrooms. We can collect these. Now you can only eat one food type at a time, but you can eat all 3, if that makes sense. So mushrooms, I should be able to eat some of these. Where are they? Here they are. So watch this now. This should go up now and fill up the 2 gauges. So there you go. My health and stamina's gone up now. So that's 2 of the 3 food sources eaten. Right, so as we're going to explore, it's going to unlock more on the map as well. And we're going to hopefully find different buildings. Because I need a building to show you what... Oh, here we go. Here's one of these again. You can just block these as well. Let's see. See, if you want to raise up your skill in blocking, you can just stand there like this. Let them just whack you. And that's with all things in this game. The more you use something, the more you will improve with it. So this may sound stupid to do, but it's well worth doing. So you can do that for as long as you can stand to do it, and then go surprise, hit you in the face. Now, another thing I've read for... Oh, look, there's another one. I'm trying to do a tutorial. Yeah, so another thing for leveling up, which might seem a little bit stupid, is punching. So, what you can do is... You can just use the punching ability on, like, tree stumps and stuff. Right, it says we're doing 0 damage on this one. Let's see if we can level up just by punching this. Because, do you know what? I think we'll be able to. So, let's look at my skills. So, unarmed is 5. Let's see if we can... Can we move that over here? No. We're going to have to just keep doing it. I think it is working now. This is like the Rocky montage. Let's see. Is that how's this leveling up my skills? All right. Okay, we're on 8. Maybe that's not going to be the fastest way of doing it. But as you're running around, I suppose it'd be quite a good thing to just do and just maybe just like punch a tree down. We might get more experience for that though, for actually doing damage to something. Let's see. Let's take a tree down. Yes. Let's have a little look. Has that given us better experience? Not really. Now, one thing I want to mention is the cold. You can actually get cold in this game at night time, and although it doesn't kill you, it is something you tend to panic and really worry about when it happens. But you don't have to stress about it too much. You're not going to die from being cold. Which means you don't have to huddle around inside like I've done every single day. You can read these and translate them. And I believe this is like a boss or something you fight later on. So it sounds like it's something to do with a beastie. You do get trophies. I think you have to attach the trophies to these, and then you'll summon it. So we need to kill 2 of these deers that are knocking around. Now, as well as the cold, you don't necessarily need to eat all the time. It's not like a survival game as in you'll die if you don't eat. But you will have lower stamina. Alright, we've got a boar. You want to get these. There we go. There we go. So you get leather from the boars, and we also get a recipe for flint spear, and we also get the recipe for the bow, raft. So these are well worth hunting out. Now I can see one over here. Let's eat some food. So we've got 2 lots of food. You should see my food going up nicely now. Now we want to ideally kill that. Now, I've not got the ability to kill these that easy yet, but you can sneak up on them. So we're going to try and sneak up on it. I can just about see it up here. Where is it? Now, the boars are aggressive, though. Okay, I think it's there. So you can sneak up on them a little bit and level up your skill. There's another thing here as well, look. Right, so what you want to do is you want to try and sneak up on these and launch an attack. There you go. So you can instant kill them if you're lucky. Just wait for your stamina to go up a little bit. I think these are the... what's this rune stone here? The land is hard and wild, but we brought you here harder still. Take comfort, traveller, in the gifts before the god. Wood and stone, the fruits and flowers of the forest. Oh, so the boars fear fire, and in the hand of man can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them and let them eat of your stock. Roots of the ground. So you can tame them eventually if you give them enough mushrooms and food and stuff. But I'm looking to just kill these at the moment and get their hides. Okay, there's one here. Is it going to see me? That's definitely seen me. Okay. We're just going to have to slug it out with it. Come on, boar. Nice. Cool. So we got some raw meat. So we'll be able to talk about the cooking in a second then. Now, if you press M, you got the map. And you can scroll around, drag around and see what you've seen. You can actually click on bits on the map and place like points for people. So let's see, do like points of interests. So you can just double click and write in mushroom, and I think you can just right click to delete the points. So that is really handy, and if you click on that there, you can share it with other people if you're playing with other people. So that is good. Really handy if you're doing multiplayer and you want to tag in where beasties are. And we have another message off the Raven. Calling forth the beast. You have found the summoning place of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering. Oh, so this is where we actually put the offering. This is the Forsaken. This is the beastie thing. We put our offering on there. Hunt his kin. So look at that. It's a deer. So that's a clue what you need to do. You need to hunt deer and bring back the trophies here. Now, am I not going to find any houses anywhere? Well, here's a house. Look at this one. Might be a little bit too small for my liking. We might be able to utilise this. Let's see if we can use this. So, we need to build our basics. So the basic thing we need to build is a crafting workbench. Now, can I even fit that in here? It seems to think I can. Right. And then we need to do the roof and stuff. Now, if the building on this doesn't work, I can show you another tip to do the buildings. I can hear them coming again. Go away. Trying to build. Right, so you need the basics for this. You need to do walls and a roof. Now it's like a snap to mechanism on this, so it is like making a how would you describe it? It's like making like Lego. So I think that's going to be too tall for me. So if you right click, you can disable stuff. Well, take it apart. Now the thing is, I've not built all of this, but I can right click, well middle click on the mouse with the hammer equipped, and it's a really quick way of collecting wood. So I can just get rid of all of this and try and do a little shack. So we've got the basics of this here now. Right, so let's just try and get this roof filled in. So you can rotate it with the scroll wheel. Right, let's see if that is good enough. Perfect. Right, now we've finally got a roof over us. So, as you can see in the inventory, I made another axe there, but you don't need to make an axe. Unlike a lot of these games, you can repair stuff in this game. So, what you do is you build a workbench, and then you click this button here. And that, if you watch these now, it just repairs your stuff for free. I can't believe I struggled. So you keep clicking that. It's going to repair all the stuff there. Look, I repaired a rag tunic. Oh, we should be wearing that. Repaired me club. Repaired me hammer. Repaired me other axe. And there's nothing else to repair now. So now I can bring up my inventory. Let's see, I want to wear this. There we go. I have a rag tunic now. Now we've got a little bit of food there, so let's should we use that? Oh, workbench as well. Once you've used this, you can do upgrades. So if I get like 5 scraps of that leather there, and I get the station level 2, I can do all these different upgrades. Need to be station 2 for all of those. So what should we be building first? We can make a wood shield. That's good. Flint knife's good. Also a hoe. Some say they recommend this is like one of the first things you build. So we'll build one of those. So we've got a hoe. We can start hoeing. Flint knife is really good as well. I'm going to make one of them because that's a really good weapon. And we want to eventually aim into getting things like the bow, the spear. But I'm going to try and show you now the hoe. So what we'll do is we'll come out here. And we will equip it with 7. So what this does is you can level ground with it. So I've got all the land here. It looks all different, doesn't it? Ooh. Ah. The crow again. What's he got to say to me this time? This tool is for landscaping. Use it to clear the ground and manipulate. Oh, that's what I'm trying to show them that in the tutorial. So if I go to 7 again, just point at the ground, and you can see I can start leveling the ground now. You know, maybe make this ground look a little bit more level. So you could like expand all your base like this. Now can we actually, with this, take away? Okay, so you right click, you can choose level, raise, or panthin. Is that like a type of, yeah, it's like a slope, downward slope. So that's the basics of how you do that. What else did I want to show you? Oh yeah, cooking. So we can make I believe we made a campfire last time. Let's see. I should be able to make a little campfire. What do I actually need to make it? I think you should equip the hammer, right click, and then you do your campfire here. So you place that down, and then you can put your food on it. You can cook your food on this, but the thing is, you cook your food on these things here, cooking stations. So a good little tip I've read about this is if you put these cooking stations like either side of the fire like that, now I should hopefully be able to cook on both sides of this now. So we're gonna add the meat. Oh, I've only got one thing of meat. Now the way you cook the meat is you watch the meat and you need to wait till it's cooked. So apparently you can tell when it's cooked. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. That's not how you cook. Right, so we're waiting for this to change colour. So it should change colour and I should be able to see when it's done. Okay, let's see. Cooked meat, there you go. Now we have all the different types of food now, so watch this. So if I eat that, then eat that, then eat that, look at my stamina go up now. Oh yeah, this is going to go up so high. Right, now we need to go and do a little bit of exploring. I need to go and get, I need to find me some deer or some wild beasties to hunt. Now, I can't see any deer at the moment. They are pretty rare. But what we can do is go near the water and start looking for flint. Now, if you look near the water, I don't know if you'll be able to make this in the final render. I can see a piece of flint there. So you just go near the water and you pick it up. As you're swimming as well, that will improve my swimming ability, funny enough. I can hear beasties. Now there is different types of beasties near water and stuff, so for example, these things over here. Okay. Oh, these things. What is that? It's something called a neck. don't know what that is, but I've beaten it. And I've got a neck tail. Right, so you just come down here, you grab all your flint, and then once you've got all your flint, you'll then be able to make more flint-based weapons and stuff. Like the knife. Flint's sometimes just on the side of the water like this, though. Now, sometimes some of these trees are too hard, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and chop down this tree at the back. Sometimes you can get the trees, if you're lucky, to fall into the tree that you can't actually harvest, and it'll knock it down. So hopefully that is gonna... No, it's timbered the other way. But if you can get it to like fall down the hill, sometimes it will. There you go. Hit other trees and it'll set a bit of a chain reaction going. Yeah, there you go. Watch they don't hit you though, because they will damage. I think I just saw a deer. Okay, so if you've got stuff in your inventory and you want to try and use the actual stuff, you can actually split the items. So if you do shift click on it, that'll split the stack. And you can also, like just drag it along like that. Or if you got something you don't really want to keep, you just control and left click it, and that'll drop it. Now I don't think once you've dropped it you can as easily pick it back up though, but it is good for getting rid of stuff that you don't really want to keep. As you can see, I've got rid of that tail. Okay, here's one of the deer things we need, so we're going to try and sneak up on this. See if we can take it down. So we need to sneak up on it with control. Come up behind it. There you go. As I said, the knife is really powerful. And we get all sorts from that. Okay, that other deer has seen us. And it's gone. Okay, I've totally given up on that. Now, I did mention, I think I mentioned this in the first video I did. There's these beehives here. Now, I don't think you can take these down. See, that is just stinging me. So there's my old camp thing. So what you can do with these, if you like, you see a building like this and you want it, you can get your building, well, not get your building hammer out, get your craft station and place it near it. Right, then just switch to your hammer again. So your hammer's out like that. Let me just switch to just a hammer. Now if I middle click, this is a great way for getting the materials, so I can just run around. I want to see if I can get rid of the beehive like this, you see. Because if it's got nothing to stick to. There we go. And that's how you can get, look at that there. So I can build a beehive now. And I've also got the honey. And we're also going to get all the wood from disassembling all of this. Oh, we just disassembled the crafting station. Ugh. So we talked a bit before about using these boxes. So let me just switch to this. So with chests, you can put items straight into your chest. So if you just do left control, you can switch stuff into it immediately like that. And I think when you're dragging stuff, let me just see. You can just like do a small amount of them by shift clicking. So that's another way of doing it. But yeah, that's it. And so that's all the tips I'm going to show you for now. So yeah, hopefully these are useful tips for you and you do find this a little bit useful. But I'm still a noob at this, so any other tips that you know, let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been Valheim. I thought I'd just do these little videos showing you tips as I find stuff as I go along, rather than doing, you know, half an hour of me running around waffling. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy watching this. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and I'll see you next time.